guys, I'm so excited. I have a package. I have a very exciting package. The lovely people at Ultrahuman sent me a new ring. I got the Ring Air, I believe it's called. So this is very similar to a Oura ring. It tracks so much data and I'm so excited, you guys. I have been wanting a ring tracker instead of like my Apple Watch for so long because I've had my Apple Watch for 4 years now. Over 4 years. And in that time, they have added 0 extra data. Like 0 things have been updated. Like the platform is the exact same. The same data is available, which don't get me wrong, is still fun, good data. But I am looking for so much more. And I feel like this is exactly what I'm looking for. This can track your sleep, your heart rate variability, movement, temperature, and I think they've been adding a bunch of features recently as well. So I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is the unboxing. So you saw, I got a little ahead of myself, but yeah, you saw the box right here. And look at that, I got the gold ring. Hopefully you can see it. So cute. I love this because it's gonna like fit my gold jewelry. So hopefully this fits. They sent me a sizing kit. Oh dear. First finger, not great. First finger. Okay, no, it's good. You want it to be pretty snug. They told me you don't want it to be moving around at all. So perfect fit. And it literally looks like the jewelry I would wear anyway. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. It's very much giving Apple packaging, which is always nice to see. Okay, so there's like a charging dock to charge it. So yeah, I've just been having some issues with my Apple Watch. Obviously, it needs to charge every single night. That's really frustrating. I was wearing the Whoop band for a little bit earlier this year, but I found their membership too expensive. Like I hate a subscription-based thing. Like I just want to buy it. Like I just want to buy it once and then have it. So I love that Ultrahuman does just like an upfront cost, no monthly subscription fee, which I'm super into, and you still get full access into all of their stuff. Good Lord, I hope I didn't order too small of a size. Yeah, and then you just pop this bad boy on there. Imagine it just goes on the back. Okay, so there's like a flat part that just goes on the back there and you can just plug it in. Okay, I'm so excited to track more data. If you saw my mid-year reset, I talked about how I was a whore for data. I love data and analytics, and that's why I do my budget trackers. That's why I track everything in Notion and all these trackers is I just love to see all of the data together to just make, valuable decisions for my life. And what better way to do that than with just a little bit more advanced of a tracker. Like I love my Apple Watch, don't get me wrong, but I'm looking just for like that little bit more, especially with sleep, because I've been trying to be better with my sleep. I have a code with Ultrahuman, so if you're interested in the ring, if you want to keep waiting for my review before you buy, absolutely. But if you are interested, I will leave it in the description box below. I believe you get 10% off. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the discount. So I'll leave that down below. And yeah, thank you guys for supporting me because I get to try out cool products like this. Woo! Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning. I am on my way to work. I am kind of doing a little mini vlog sort of week, or I'm just gonna vlog as I see fit this week and just sort of catch you guys up with what I am doing. Yeah, it's Tuesday, so I'm already thinking about the weekend. I like my Ultrahuman ring a lot so far. I am still getting used to like the UI and understanding everything along with that, but I had the Whoop band and I find like Whoop and this software very similar, where it has like a lot of the same metrics like your HRV and your body temperature, so it's nice to have all those metrics back once again. And yeah, loving it so far. I worked out with it this morning. I did a pull day, so I was worried that I wouldn't be able to wear it while lifting weights, because I was like, that's a good chunk of what I do for fitness. So I was worried I was gonna have to take it off, but I just like tried my best not to like hold this finger against the weight, like the dumbbell, so that it wouldn't like scratch it. And so far so good. Oh my God, it looks like I have blood on my finger, but it's my lip stain. I have like a lip stain on and it is on my finger. I like looked down and I was like, oh my god, I'm bleeding. I'm not bleeding. Oh my god, I went to the Aritzia Warehouse Sale last night. So I basically wrapped up my budget, my August budget, yesterday when I did my September reset. But I think I'm going to include the Aritzia Warehouse Haul I got in August. So I'm going to have to update those numbers. I'm going to do a short for how much I spent in August. So those numbers are going to reflect exactly how much I spent at the Aritzia Warehouse Sale. So the clothes is going to be even more. But a friend of mine called me last minute. She had tickets to the friends and family portion of it. It opens to the public today, but she had a ticket to the closed friends and family day. And I was like, I've never been able to go that early on in the warehouse sale. I usually always get there and like everything is so picked over. So I was like, okay, I have to go. And I was pretty good, honestly. Like most people were carrying out thousands of dollars worth of bags. And I was like, okay, I simply cannot do that. I was like, if I can keep it under $100, that would be phenomenal. And I was at like 90.93. So I'm under. Close, but I'm under. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the sound of my car and driving. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys because I am almost at work, and I will talk to you guys later. This lighting is atrocious. Good morning, everyone. I just went for a run. That's why I'm so sweaty. I just wanted to update you guys on my Ultrahuman Ring. I've been using it. I got it Monday. Today is Wednesday morning. So I just had my sleepy tie in my hair while I was running. I blew it out last night, so I was trying to preserve it. And luckily I'm not that sweaty of a person, so a 5-kilometer like zone 2 run usually doesn't make me that sweaty. And we're actually looking pretty good, honestly. Sorry, my cats are fighting. Boys, I'm trying to film. Oscar's inside of the grocery bag. He's roughhousing in there. But yeah, I just wanted to say about the Ultrahuman Ring. So I wore both my watch and my Ultrahuman Ring because I like to compare, just because I have like the baseline of I know what my Apple Watch is usually telling me. So distances seemed pretty good. My Ultrahuman Ring was a little bit ahead of my Apple Watch, but I was pausing my Apple Watch whenever I was at like a light or I stopped to retouch my hair once. So there's a good chance I like didn't start it again until I had taken a couple of steps. So that could be why the kilometers were a bit off. I'll continue to like compare and see about that. But the heart rate was super bizarre. I don't know if I just need to like calibrate with it for a little bit longer. When you sign up, it does tell you for like 2 weeks, it's basically calibrating and not to take this data too seriously because it doesn't really know you yet as a person. So that could be why. But my heart rate was like 180 on the Ultrahuman Ring when my watch was saying 130 something. So I was like, I'm in zone 2, but this is telling me I'm in zone 5. So that's super off. And then there was a whole chunk at the end where it just wasn't showing my heart rate at all on my phone. But then when I look back at the run, it has data, but then I don't really trust the data because it was showing that I was in like 120s for heart rate at the end of the run, which is usually when my heart rate is at like the highest. So I think my Apple Watch was saying I was at like 150, almost 160, and then the Ultrahuman Ring was saying I was at 120. Hopefully this is all calibration stuff, but I did notice yesterday also when I did an uphill walk, I did like 12-3:30, and I also noticed that my watch and the ring were super off. It was telling me that I was in zone 5 while walking uphill on a treadmill. So I was like, there's no way. Like I'm like super cardiovascularly trained just because of my half marathon. So usually I struggle to get into zone 3 at all walking. Like usually I have to run or, you know, kind of do some sort of interval to get my heart rate into zone 2. Like usually it'll sit at like 120, but that's with my Apple Watch. So my Apple Watch could also be off, but that's like the baseline that I'm familiar with, right? Sorry, I'm trying to touch up my hairline. I hate how it looks kind of flat, but whatever. I have an early meeting on Wednesdays. It starts at 8, so I have to be in the office at 8. And that might seem late to some people. Vancouver is like a very chill city in the sense of like work start times. Like rush hour is honestly closer to 9. Most people in my office start at 9, anywhere from 9 to 9:30. If you are in there before 9, then you're usually early. So yeah, that's kind of so far with the Ultrahuman Ring. The only thing I'm seeing that's a little bit weird is the heart rate, but could totally be a calibration thing. Or it might just be that I need to be more careful with it and not like rotate it. I have no idea if it needs to be like on a certain point of my finger for it to be super accurate, but we'll keep an eye on that. But I do really like the UI so far, and I've been loving the sleep data. Oh my God. The one, like my biggest gripe with the Apple Watch is how basic the sleep data was. Like it was, sure, it like told you your REM and all that, but it was in the health app, which I just thought was so annoying. And it just like, it wasn't sexy. It didn't give you a sleep score. It didn't really tell you anything. It was just like, you slept for this many hours and these were your sleep phases. So I just didn't know how to like interpret it. So I like that this gives you a sleep score, and then it also tells you like what you can do tonight to improve your sleep. So like a super cool insight it gave me was that it took me a long time for my heart rate to drop down, which could mean that there's something I did before bed that is making my heart stay high. So they suggested like you might have eaten too close to bedtime, anything that would raise your heart rate. So tonight I'm gonna try to eat a little earlier. I'm so bad at eating before bed. I usually am like sitting in bed eating my last snack of the day, and then I'll go to bed like right away. So that is definitely something I need to be better at, just to improve the quality of my sleep. I just use this. This is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. Somebody left this in the free area on my building. We have like a little table that has free stuff that people just don't want anymore. And someone left it there and I was like, The Ordinary? I don't even know what this is, but I'm gonna take it. I've been not cleansing my face in the morning because I think I was having skin barrier issues. I think I was using too much exfoliation, like BHA, PHAs, while also using retinol, while also like washing my face every single morning. I think that was causing some skin barrier issues. I have just been avoiding cleansing my face in the mornings. Sorry, I had to put deodorant on. I'm not showering right now before going to work, so is that gross? I don't know. I as I mentioned, I'm not a sweaty person. Me and my brother are both the exact same, where I just don't feel the need to always shower after my runs. I might be outing myself here. I don't smell. I swear to God, I don't smell. Yeah, so I haven't been washing my face, but sometimes in the morning I will use that glycolic toner on a cotton round just to like get gunk off my face if there's, you know, residues of stuff. I forgot to use snail mucin. I have been also not using as much snail mucin because I heard it can break you out, and I was breaking out quite a bit when I first got this, and I just assumed it couldn't possibly be snail mucin because everyone talks so highly of it. But I was reading some people say that they break out from it, and I was like, oh, I was kind of breaking out when I was using it. So I've been using it sparingly just because I do still want to go through it. If something like breaks me out and causes my skin to flare up, I struggle like throwing it out. Like I can't just like get rid of it. I'll be like, okay, I'll just use it less. I don't like throwing things out. And I'm just going in with my Beauty of Joseon Sun Relief sunscreen. My favorite sunscreen. Okay, I'm going in with the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I was a loyal L'Oreal Skin Tint girl, but I've heard really good things about this one, so I gave it a try, and I do like the formula better, but the colors I do not, because there is not a perfect shade for me. The shade up from this is like way too deep, but then this shade is way too light for me in the summer, whereas the L'Oreal one was kind of like my perfect, like it worked year-round for me. It was basically the perfect shade, but this one you will see, like it's just way too light for my body. So I have to be very heavy-handed with the bronzer after I apply this one. But I do love this formula. But I can't imagine like how many people don't have shades in this because there's so limited numbers. Like you basically have to buy 2 colors and mix them, and if you're really deep, then too bad, I guess, which is so unfortunate because it's 2024, and how do we not have deeper shades in every goddamn drugstore line is beyond me. Like, sure, if you want to make 8 colors, fine, but then you better make them all the way to the deepest tone, because otherwise it's just frustrating. And also, like, how about we make more colors? Like, you're L'Oreal. You know, you're not this like little itty bitty brand that's just getting off the ground. Like you're L'Oreal. You're a giant mega company. You can fucking make a couple extra shades. I need to keep an eye on the time. 7:25. So I basically need to be gone in 5 minutes. I also didn't pack a lunch. Okay, we're gonna be so super fast here. My eyebrows are in desperate need of a laminate. I need to laminate them is basically what I'm trying to say. I can tell because my brow gel just stopped working. I have the most stubborn brows. Like they will not stay in place with anything if they're not laminated. There's no gel, there's no product in the world that will work on them. And the only thing I can do to make them stay in place is regularly laminate them. And then even then still use a crazy, like good gel on top of them. I'm using the Anastasia, I always want to say Anastasia, but Anastasia brow glue on these puppies. And you can see they're literally not staying in place. And I do it myself because it lasts me like 3 weeks. If I had to pay every 3 weeks to get my brows laminated, I would be very upset. My holy grails, the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, this is so old I can't even tell you what shade this is. I hit pan a long time ago, but amazing product. I'm pretty sure I bought this 2 years ago at a VIB sale. And to this day, it's still my primary bronzer. It's a little bit orange for me. I had to get the medium shade because the light is my skin color and it didn't really bronze. But this one's a little bit orange. Like sometimes if I'm not careful, I can be, especially in the winter. But I am naturally a pretty orange person. Like you can kind of tell, like I tan very, I'm not olive, I am orange. I have a yellow undertone to my skin through and through. In the summer, this is like a perfect shade for me. And then this is the House Labs powder blush in French Rosette. Just gorgeous. I love this blush. I put it on top of every blush I wear. I usually do a cream blush and then top with a powder. That is my makeup basically. I'm just gonna fill in my brows a little bit. And this is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. This is also a holy grail for me. I've been using this, oh my God, probably 3 or 4 years now. Once I find something I love, I don't need to find something new. Sisters, not twins, right? I don't have time for perfection. Hair. That's not what it looked like when I did it this morning. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I don't have my mics, but this is my outfit for the day. I am wearing, don't want to show you my undie pants. This is the issue with low-rise. So I'm wearing this low-rise pair of Abercrombie jeans. I've had these for quite a while. And then I have this little tank top I thrifted recently from Value Village. It's super 90s, I'm obsessed. And then this is my new Aritzia sweater I got, a Sunday Best crew. And then I'm wearing my usual jewelry. I have my, what are these called? These are the Smile bracelets from, oh my God, I can't remember what it's called. I'll link them down below. And then I have my Missouri ring, and then this is my mom's vintage ring, also my Ultrahuman ring. I love how it just like works with all my other jewelry. Oh, and my necklaces, these are both my mother's, pure gold from the 80s and 90s. So obsessed. It's because it's Wesley Snipes. No, don't take it down. Why would you take it down? They won't. I swear it. Okay, I'm doing my haul. Orlando and me are doing our haul. Everybody wants Nespresso. Dave, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is our gift? Whoa. Ignored. Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Friday. I have a really fun weekend coming up here, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. I just did a big haul from Nespresso. You can kind of see this package here. So frustrating. I have been doing the Nespresso pod pickup when they drop off the order, and the guy just refuses to come up to my apartment. They're supposed to sign it off because we've had a couple issues with people stealing the Nespresso pods, and the person was like, don't worry, it's marked down that they literally need to open the door and you need to sign off on picking up the pods. And they don't even drop it off at my door. They literally just leave it in the lobby. So they did not take our old pods, so that's a little bit annoying. I ordered a bunch of pods because they had a deal where you got a free surprise gift if you ordered a certain number of pods. And it's the gift that we already have. So that's kind of annoying. We're just going to have 2 of these now. But I don't know. I guess it might be nice for different flavors. If you want a bunch of flavors, I don't know. We're going to make it work. But I got pumpkin. I'm so excited. You can see here. So basically all of these are pumpkin. The orange, I got 1 maple. I got a caramel. I got sweet vanilla. I got Bianco Doppio. And I've never tried this one, Arondio. It's a 150 ml one. I find that the 80 ml, like the Bianco Doppio, just isn't enough coffee and liquid for when I make iced coffee. Like I want it to be a little bit more. I don't like to put so much milk in my iced coffee. So I'm trying the 150 ml Arondio instead of just the Bianco Doppio that I like. The decaf one I get is also 150 ml, and I like using it for iced coffee, so that's why I kind of already know that I'll probably like the 150 ml size better. And of course, pumpkin. So excited for the pumpkin. I need to get a pumpkin creamer just to like go all out with the pumpkin. So I'm gonna put these away, and then I'm gonna make a coffee. This is called the Queen from Nemesis. It's the best. It's literally, hey boys, get out. I can't have anything on the counters. Boys, respect the space. Okay, this is the Queen. Oscar, seriously. Oh my God, I can't. It's a croissant. Is it just a croissant, Dave? I think it is. Just like a squished down croissant with honey and salt, but it's so good. It's the most delicious thing in the world. David's playing Zelda. You can hear it in the back. But I got my Commence stuff in the mail, so I'm gonna try it on, and hopefully this is not atrocious. I am worried about the sizing for this stuff for sure, and the quality. We're gonna find out. Okay, this is the first set. It's like this linen material. It really does feel like linen. I think it's like a blend, but it just needs an iron, but it's actually kind of gorgeous. I'm shook. I did not think this was gonna look this good. The pants are a little big, so I was kind of nervous that everything was gonna be really small because it's a Hong Kong company, and usually when that happens, the sizing is usually small, but I would say it's almost true to size, if anything, a little bit big. Like these pants could be a little smaller, but it's not like enough to return or anything. Very cute. I like this set. Okay, next set. Okay, this is the second one. It's kind of giving cute Italian vibes, but it's also kind of giving like I'm a nurse in World War II. Definitely needs an iron. And the top isn't as flattering as I thought it was gonna be. Like I thought it was gonna be like not as big here, maybe a little bit more snatched here. But I think we can make do. And the skirt's cute, like on its own. Like I can definitely wear this skirt. I don't know if I'll wear this together. Is the skirt see-through? Okay, I think dressed up, some accessories, not barefaced and curly hair. I think this could work. You think it could work, right, Dave?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is this like this type of fashion that's just not catering to a man?
No, it's good. I find it weird with the unbuttoned bottom. Just like, I feel like that's where my attention goes to.
Okay, well if I do it up for you, is it better?
Let's see.
Yeah, I really want to just iron it. I feel like once ironed it would look better.
Yeah.
The material is actually really pretty.
Mm.
Okay. This one's like a 70% okay. Okay, and this is the last dress. It's a little linen dress with buttons. It also has a cinching little thing in the back, which looks a little crazy. The reviews warned that it was gonna be really short, so I ordered a medium instead of a small. So it's definitely like a lot wider than hoped, but the cinching helps a lot, actually. I just don't know if that looks weird in the back. Does it look bizarre with this cinch?
No, that's good.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Hugs the curves?
Yes, I'd say so.
Okay, step back. I feel like the red's a little bit bright, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Not bad. I think all in all, this together, all three things were like $120 or something.
Yeah, I like it.
Can't be too mad. These are our croissant sandwiches we made. I just got a croissant and then I made a tofu little slab here. We only had silken tofu, so I had to cook the shit out of it. And then I have cheese melted on the bottom, vegan cheese, spinach, and then some sriracha mayo. And we're gonna have open-faced Sammys. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. Whew, that is 5 kilometers down. So I was just gonna turn around and just do 10, but I'm considering doing either 11 or 12, just because I haven't pushed my distance really since my half. I've done one 10K and that is basically it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do at least 11, and then worst case I can just walk the last kilometer if I feel like just walking. So that's the plan right now. It is really hot as well. It's like 26, I'd say right now. It's gonna be 28 today. So in Vancouver, that feels hot. Like with the humidity, it feels quite hot. So I'm sweaty and I kind of regret not drinking more water / bringing a gel. I'm just sitting on the grass. I like to take a break sometimes at the halfway mark just to bring my heart rate down if my heart rate is skyrocketing, which it currently is. My heart rate was like 167 up to 170 the whole time, and even from the jump it was at like 155, which is very high for me early on in a run, especially when I'm not going that fast. I'm averaging like a 6:12 pace. No, I'm averaging a 6:06 pace right now. I think I just started with a high heart rate today. I don't know why exactly. My Ultrahuman Ring told me that my body temperature was high today and that I might be feeling a little off. So could be that for sure. My biggest tip to runners, like new runners, is to try to find a way to run where your heart rate doesn't spike. It's kind of hard at the beginning. There's like no way around it, but just slow down. If you have to walk, then walk. Because once that heart rate skyrockets, it doesn't really come down unless you take a full-on break like I'm doing right now. And when your heart rate's high, that's when you start to feel that like breathless, like crampy feeling that is just known to be atrocious while running. So I've been kind of feeling that in my chest the whole time I was running today, and that's why I'm taking a breather right now. You gotta take your ego out of running, otherwise you'll end up hating it because it's not fun. That feeling of breathlessness is not fun. Like I find the best runs are when my heart rate stays low and it just kind of feels easy. Like it doesn't hurt or doesn't feel painful and I'm not breathless. Breathe through my nose for a lot of it. That's when you're in the good spot. So yeah, just taking a little breather right now. And then I think I'll probably run a half kilometer away from home and then turn around and go back. Another big tip is run away from your house and then don't stop until you're at your halfway point, because now I have to go that distance to get home. There's no other way around it. Sure, I could walk it, but a lot of the times I'm like, it'll be all over a lot quicker if I just run it. So I would never like run loops near my house. I would do way less kilometers than intended. So Couple tips right there. Okay. I'm gonna start going now. I don't want to stay here too long and cool down too much, so check back in at the turnaround point. Hello, good morning everyone. I'm gonna go outside because why not? Can you hear the birds? Sorry boys, you can't come out. Sad cats. I let them out this weekend and they were obsessed with it, and every time I come out here they just beg and plead to come out. Alright, I wanted to catch you guys up on what I've been doing this weekend because I've been a little bit on and off with vlogging. But today is Monday, it's Labor Day. I woke up a little early today because I have a very exciting class today. I am doing a Rumble class, which is like a boxing fitness class, because my friend Haley just got a new role as an instructor. So she had her friends and family class a couple weeks back, but I couldn't make it. So I am going today to go see her teach for the first time, which is so exciting. I have done a couple Rumble classes with her, through her. And yeah, I'm so excited to try one of her own classes. I feel like she's gonna absolutely murder me. I have to leave in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna walk over to that and then we're gonna do brunch after. My other friend Megan is also coming, so we're gonna do brunch after that. So I get to see my girls today, which is exciting. I don't get to see us together that often, so I'm excited for that. And then we're gonna head over to Deep Cove and we're gonna go paddleboarding. I don't have my Ultrahuman Ring on right now. I keep leaving it on when I wash my hands because it's waterproof, but because water gets underneath it and then gets trapped inside. You know when you wear a band-aid for too long and the skin underneath like goes white because it's just damp? That's what's happening with my Ultrahuman Ring. So I just have to like air my finger out right now a little bit, and I'm letting it charge as well. It was like 20% charge left, so it does seem to have a good battery. I don't have to charge it every day like my Apple Watch, which is great. It's probably every 3 days or so, which I'm impressed with for such a small device, considering the battery on it is probably very small. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the Ultrahuman Ring for all of this sleep information. I wouldn't say it's my number one go-to for fitness related stuff. I think they're still updating a lot of the software with the heart rate. Like every time I go to log a workout, it says that the workout heart rate tracking is in like a beta version. So I can see this getting a lot better, but I wouldn't say like if your primary thing you're going to track is fitness, that this would be the ultimate thing for you. This is more like general health. And I think that this is also the same with things like Whoop and the Oura Ring. I had the Whoop band for a bit and I was very similar. It wasn't my favorite method of tracking my runs or anything like that. It was just like a good overall health metric, just letting you know how you're doing that day. And then you can alter your behavior based off of that. Okay, I am gonna catch up with you guys later. Bye. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back. No, I'm not gonna, this is not a new video. We do not need to do an intro. There's a lot to cover. So it is currently Tuesday. I did not update you guys yesterday. I did that little video on the patio and then I did not film anything after that. So a little recap while I feed the boys their dinner / open a package. So quickly, we're just gonna cover this. So I just ordered some True Earth laundry detergent tabs. These are my favorite thing ever. Zoe Pritchard introduced me to these. She's a YouTuber as well, and she's Canadian. So I love when I find Canadian girls because they can recommend me products I can actually find. And yeah, these are strips that you literally just rip a little piece off and throw it in the laundry, and it's a full load of laundry detergent. This is a pack of 64 strips. This is 64 loads of laundry here. 30 something bucks. It is dinner time for the boys. As I mentioned, I did not update you guys as to what happened yesterday. So I did the Rumble class with my friend Haley. She was incredible. I am so proud of her. But we did scrap the paddleboarding. We were supposed to go paddleboarding in Deep Cove. It was overcast and like 20 degrees and windy and genuinely cold. So we just we went to Haley's place and sat on her couch and just caught up, and it was lovely. So yeah, now I'm feeding the boys. David is gone for the rest of the week. He is at a conference. So I am home alone, which is sad. I will be missing him, but nice for me because I can film basically whenever. I like film in front of David. I'm not like, I don't need to be alone in the apartment to film, but obviously it's like inconvenient for him as well because he has to be quiet, and usually that's difficult in a 500 square foot apartment. So one sec. They're really wanting this, or Oscar really wants this. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, I'll show you guys what I got at the Aritzia Warehouse Sale. I went last Monday, so a little over a week ago. I ended up picking up a couple of items. I kept it low-key compared to what I like could have done. I spent about, I think it was like 93 bucks or something like that. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I got during that sale, but why don't we go put on my hair oils because I have to leave those on for a couple of hours before I wash my hair tonight. Let me grab all of my Aritzia buys. Picked up some good items. So the first one is my belt. I got a genuine leather brown belt with the gold circle ring. I don't often buy genuine leather stuff, but for this, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have it forever. And I have had so many belts, so many plastic vegan leather belts, and they crap out within honestly like a year. So I decided to go for this one. This guy was $15.99. I think they are usually like 40 bucks. And like 15 bucks for a leather belt. Are you kidding me? So I picked that up. I also picked up a sun hat for Italy. I didn't have a wide brim hat for the sun, a cute one. So I tried a bunch of them on, and this one was my favorite one. It's also like quite malleable, so I can kind of shape it how I want to while wearing it. You can kind of see there, I can flip it up, or I can like, you know, tilt it down more. And I've been trying to just be better about the sun on my face, and I realize a ball cap isn't doing a whole lot. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it'll be a cute vibe and look, and I'm happy to have a sun hat that I actually will wear. Moving on, I got mittens. These were $5.99 and they retail for 20 bucks. And I just find myself in the winter never having gloves. I buy like one pair and then I, you know, leave them in my car when I'm just leaving for a walk or, you know, whatever it is. And I just think having an extra pair is always handy. And plus they're like brown, and my wool coat in the winter is brown as well. So I thought it'd be kind of like a matching cutie set. So that is that. And then my favorite item I got is a sweater. So that was the one thing I wanted going into it. The one thing I wanted going into it was a belt and a sweater. So I ended up finding both things, and then the gloves and the hat were just like perks. But I wanted to find preferably cardigans, just because I want more sweaters I can just throw over a shirt. I have the issue where I like a lot of my tank tops and like, you know, short sleeve tops, but in the winter I just feel like I can't wear them, especially to my office. My office is freezing always. So I need more things I can just throw over my shoulders so that you can still see my shirt underneath, but I'm warm, if that makes sense. So that was what I was looking for. But I ended up finding a crew neck. Just as happy to find a crew neck because I just need more knits. I have lots of crew neck like hoodies and like sweatshirts, but I don't have as many knits. So I found this. It is the Sunday Best brand, and it is, I think it's an 2 extra small, which I was a little nervous about because I thought the sleeves might be too short, but it actually fits really great. I think it's just like a naturally oversized fit, so it ends up working really good. And I like that the bottom is a little bit more cinched so that I can actually like tuck it under and it kind of lays over top, and then I can control how long it is. I just find, based off of my body shape, I'm very particular about where things hit me, like where my shirts end. I'm always trying to play with the proportions of things just to like look the best on me, if that makes sense. And yeah, I love the way that this cinches in at the bottom. And then also I'm a big fan of just like a nice high quality collar. The sleeves are the same and the bottom's the same. And this is the softest, just buttery fabric. Like it just hangs on you so nice. And I also love that it's green. I feel like I just gravitate towards beige sweaters just because they're easier. But I feel like I look good in green. I'm an autumn color, whatever, if you follow that sort of thing. So I don't know. I just thought that this was a great find. And I think originally, I think I cut the tag off this, but I believe this was like $150 regular price, and I paid $49.99. So like 70% off basically. So that is an amazing find. Yeah, so all in all, I think I spent 90 something bucks, and I think my total would have been like 150 plus 20, 170 plus this is 40. So yeah, like 210, and then plus another 40 for the belt. So yeah, it should have been 250, and I paid 90 something. I think I'm gonna end this video off here so that I can start editing this video and starting the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that there's some sort of cohesiveness. I hate when I'm vlogging because I don't know if it's gonna make any sense once I edit it all together, but hopefully this was a nice little addition to the video at the end, vlogging today. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I will see you guys in my next video. My next video is going to be an exciting one. I will be talking all things credit cards. We're gonna get back to the finance again after this vlog, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. I will see you guys in the next video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.